Now we will create phone and OTP login. So here in our Firebase project, inside authentication, we have sign-in methods. Click on Add New Provider and select phone. Once you select phone, you will get a pop-up window, and here, we need to enable phone and then click on Save. I have already enabled it before starting this video. Now inside our Android project, we will create a new button in main activity. We will create a new activity for phone login, and we will open that activity once we click on that button. Button. Width 150. Height 50. ID btn_phone_login. Text phone. Margin top 10. Top to bottom of btn_profile. Left to left of parent. Right to right of parent. Now, we will create reference for this button in main activity. Button btn_phone_login. btn_phone_login equals find view by ID @id.btn_phone_login. btn_phone_login set on click listener. Here, we will open the new activity which we will create. Intent equals new intent main activity this. Now under Java, right click on our app package and then new activity empty views activity. We will name it phone login activity. Finish. Phone login activity class. Start activity intent. Now in activity _phone login, we will create couple of edit texts, one for entering phone number and other to enter OTP, and then two buttons, one to send OTP and other to login. Edit text. Width 250. Height 50. ID ET_phone_num. Hint, enter your phone number. Input type, phone. Gravity, center. Top to top of parent. Bottom to bottom of parent. Left to left of parent. Right to right of parent. Constraint vertical bias, let us say 0.3. Now, copy and paste the same edit text once again. This time, ID, ET_phone_OTP. Hint, enter your OTP. Remove vertical bias, and top to top of, and bottom to bottom of. Margin top, 10. Top to bottom of, ET_phone_num. Button. Width, 150. Height, 50. ID, btn_send_OTP. Text, send OTP. Margin top, 10. Top to bottom of ET_phone_OTP. Left to left of parent. Right to right of parent. Copy and paste this button one more time. This time, ID, btn_login. Text, login. Top to bottom of btn_send_OTP. Initially, edit text OTP and login button should be hidden, and they should become visible only after we click on send OTP button. So, we will set visibility as gone for both ET_phone_OTP and btn_login. Now in phone login activity, we will create references for these four views. Before that, Firebase auth, mauth. Edit text, ET_phone_num. ET_phone_OTP. Button, btn_send_OTP. btn_login. mauth equals Firebase auth.get instance. ET_phone_num equals find view by ID @id.et_phone_num. ET_phone_OTP equals find view by ID @id.et_phone_OTP. btn_send_OTP equals find view by ID @id.btn_send_OTP. btn_login equals find view by ID @id.btn_login. Now, we will set on click listener for send OTP button. Once we click on this button, we first need to check if a phone number is entered or not. We will not be checking the validity of that number here, Firebase will do it. If the number is entered, we will send OTP. So, if et_phone_num.getText.toString. Is empty, then et_phone_num.setError, please enter phone number. Else, we will send OTP. For that, we will create a new method send OTP. Now, set on click listener to btn_login. Once we click on this button, we need to check if OTP is entered or not. If OTP is entered, we need to verify the OTP and then login. Else, we will create new method, verify OTP. Void send OTP and void verify OTP. Before sending OTP, we need to create a callback, and that callback will handle different stages like code sent, verification completed, and verification failed. This will be done using on verification state change callbacks. So, phone auth provider dot on verification state change callbacks. Callbacks equals new phone auth provider dot on verification state change callbacks. Here by default, we have on verification completed and on verification failed. We will add on code sent. On code sent, here, string S is verification ID. We will create a new string variable and copy the verification ID as we will need it later. String code ID. Code ID equals S. We will do nothing in on verification completed, but in verification failed, we will simply display a toast message. e.getMessage.toString. Now inside else part of btn_send_OTP on click listener. We need to add country code to the phone number. We can do that using locale, but I will be adding it directly here. String number equals +91 plus et_phone_num.getText.toString. Now, we will pass the string to send OTP. Void send OTP, string number. Once we send OTP, we need to hide the send OTP button and make et_phone_OTP and btn_login visible. So, et_phone_OTP dot set visibility view.visible. btn_send_OTP dot set visibility view.gone. btn_login dot set visibility view.visible. Now, in order to send OTP, we need to add few options like phone number, OTP timeout, callbacks, and so on. So, inside send OTP, phone auth options equals phone auth options dot new builder, which will be mauth. Dot set phone number. Dot set timeout, we will set 60 seconds. $60 time unit dot seconds. Dot set activity this. Set callbacks, callbacks. Build. Now finally, we need to verify the phone number. So, phone auth provider verify phone number options. Now, we will get an OTP to our phone number and we need to enter that number in order to log in. So we need to pass this number to verify OTP method. Verify OTP, et_phone_OTP, get text to string. Void verify OTP, string phone OTP. Now in order to log in, we need to use both OTP and the verification code which we have copied a few moments earlier. So, we need to create an authentication credential using these two items. Phone auth credential equals phone auth provider get credentials. We need to give the verification ID and the OTP. Code ID, phone OTP. Mauth sign in with credential add on complete listener. If task is successful, we will display user ID through toast. And if it fails, we will display the reason. If task is successful, toast mauth get current user get UID. Else, toast task get exception get message to string. So before clicking on run, we will check if user previously logged in or not, and if the user is logged in, we will use sign out. If mauth get current user not equals to null, then mauth sign out. For this video, I will be using a real smartphone instead of emulator. Click on phone. Here, I will enter my phone number and then click on send OTP. For verification and sending OTP, we have reCAPTCHA and safety net in Firebase. We have not enabled safety net. So, we need to solve an image capture in order to get an OTP. So you can see, I got an OTP to my phone. I will copy this OTP and paste it here and then click on login.